Hey, yeah, Ramble on 161. Owen Hughes, Adam Gorstang, Abuse the News, and then probably talk about Nintendo. We will talk about Nintendo.
We'll talk about.
And
we'll
then
talk about the
random shit.
rest of E3 and whatever I can remember.
Nothing else happened apart from Xbox and Nintendo.
Nothing. Digital.
Devolver
Digital. Yeah,
Devolver Digital. That's good. Watch that.
it's really good. Watch that's the best.
It's the best. There's some good games as well as
There's some fucking
ridiculousness
fantastic games on there.
Yeah, more ridiculous than this.
Yeah.
I think we should script one episode one day
Well, I mean,
and make it really weird, like weird shit happen. Magic. We'll pretend it's real. We can get ghosts.
I think.
Pipes can turn up. Remember pipes?
I think if we start scripting stuff, I think what's
Just one
probably
episode.
best off happening
Half
is
an hour.
if we do that, we'll try it one episode a month.
We'll throw
with
one in every now and then.
actual proper editing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we both come around on a weekend.
Yeah.
And we'll sit there and we'll edit it properly and we'll put other little clips in.
High definition, 4K, UHD.
And we'll try that, but I'll have to sort PC.
We'll get
stuff,
the beast on it.
because I've got a big enough USB stick now that I can actually get Adobe Premiere
Okay.
again, so we can actually put overlays on and shit like that.
Yeah.
So we can try that if you want to try that.
Scripted episode.
Just to change it up a bit.
No,
because
they're always scripted.
You went off script, man.
Smooth.
You went off script. Remember, it says there, man. It says there, talk bollocks about possible better editing. Fuck this. I was saying to my mate the other day. I was saying like, look, my personal YouTube channel is as old as PewDiePie's. If we were doing what we're doing now, which is what we kind of wanted to do in the past, but there was nothing there.
And we wouldn't
Back
know.
when
We don't know where to start.
we didn't know how to start. Back when I first had my YouTube channel, we'd be multimillionaires now. But I kind of like the fact that we haven't changed our format for best part of 4 years.
You can't improve perfection.
We can't really. We can't.
But you can edit it.
You can
And
edit
make ghosts appear as something.
Yeah,
Pipes
we'll do
might
that.
turn up.
Pipes. Remember Pipes?
Pipes. Probably not old enough.
Yvette Fielding, was it?
Don't know.
Yeah, because she did Ghost Hunters years later with Derek Acora.
Alright.
And that show collapsed when Derek Acora was found out to be Googling what ghosts are meant to be in the place where he was turning up.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I think he went to a pub or something, if I remember correctly. He went to a pub somewhere that was meant to be haunted, right? And what happened is they were like, right, we think Derek Acora's talking shit. Yeah, right. Well, let's just write a fucking review or something about this pub being haunted by a specific ghost.
Okay.
Right? And then what happened was Derek Acora turned up and went, I got a feeling that there's a small girl, because he's Scouse, right? So he's obviously a liar anyway. Voted 5 years running as the most untrustworthy accent in the UK, Scouse.
Racist.
Just so you know this, it's true, right? The most trustworthy, number one, year upon year.
Lancashire.
No. Geordie.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're
Makes you
warm and
smile.
cuddly. Hey,
Yeah.
don't mind me, pet.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, he was found out by starting to talk about these ghosts that they'd made up.
That's a good idea.
Anyway,
I've started making up news
so,
stories,
So
see
that's
where
why
they appear.
that's why the show ended.
I will start making up rumours, see if they appear anywhere.
No, they'll always appear. No, as long as they're controversial enough, they'll appear.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway.
League of Legends blocked in Iran and Syria because of US sanctions. I think the people that make that is a US company.
Right. Okay. Right. Well.
So they're
Alright.
fucked now, but they've been using VPNs, obviously.
I used the VPN to illegally download.
To legally download.
Illegally
illegally
download. No,
download.
I'm not going to lie to anybody because I'll get
Well, you lie now because you did it legally.
call out for me. But I illegally downloaded Avengers Endgame just to see if the VPN works. I haven't watched it, so technically I've not done anything wrong.
That's why I said legal.
Yeah. Well, it's pseudo legal.
You
And
borrowed it.
Virgin Media got in contact with me saying that you have downloaded Avengers Endgame, and I'm like, how do you know I've done that when I was in Japan?
The eyes of God.
So just so you all know out there, people, what's happening? Yeah. So that's the thing.
So they're crippled now. It's going to cripple their economy. stop the wars.
There's wars
That's
going
how-
on.
But oh wait a minute, yeah. So but also Origin's not available there. Is that the thing? The Ubisoft.
EA Origins, yeah.
That's
Ubisoft's
not
one's
available.
not been properly released.
But that might have been for a while. And Epic Store is not available in North Korea and Iran. So this is not.
Yeah, well, yeah, but they're all American companies, aren't they? So
Yeah,
it
it's
makes
not-
sense if it's an American legislation.
It's not new, but I just didn't realise the sanctions would involve playing games as well. But it was just across the board, didn't it? I suppose. I
Yeah,
don't know.
it might be e-commerce in general. I wouldn't be surprised if Amazon's not allowed there.
Could be, yeah. Yeah.
So and
Anything,
eBay
yeah.
and stuff, anything American based, so e-commerce in general probably.
Maybe that's
isn't
why
allowed.
North Korea calming down. They're like, oh wait a minute.
Oh, hang on a minute! I can't play Fortnite
Yeah.
with me hacker bots
Mm.
because obviously North Korean players are the best players on PUBG and Fortnite because of the hacker bots. Because North Koreans have to be the best at everything, so they hack everything.
They are the best at everything.
I do like watching PUBG videos on YouTube of hackers, and mainly not of hackers actually hacking, of people being pissed off with hackers.
Okay, yeah.
Right, so I watch somebody, and they'll be like, they'll have a video that's saying a hacker fucking snipes me from blah 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 blah, and when I see that as a title, because the videos are normally like 10 minutes long, I'll go and have a look at the previous couple of videos. So I'll be like, this was released today, this was released 17 hours ago, this was right, and I'll be like, right, let's watch a couple of them, and you'll see, oh, they're really good at this game, and then you watch a hacker on it, and they fuck them up, and it's great to see them get.
It's like
engaged.
auto shoot them in the head and stuff.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
no,
Auto aim.
you've got people who can like the bullets. There's the old no clip, and no clip means nothing physical.
Right. Okay.
Right.
So we'll just carry on.
So if you're behind a hill,
Mm.
it'll just shoot through the hill because there's
Mm.
no clipping, so that hill doesn't exist to them.
Yeah.
So
that's
it's
all
brilliant,
right,
and
yeah.
and with the auto aim, so that they just headshot you, and it's just really funny to watch these really good players just get
Mm.
really fucking flipped
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we should be spending all day.
Well, no, you shouldn't. It's a game.
Just
It's a
play
game.
something else.
Play something else. Exactly. There's options. There's choices. Welcome to the world of choices. Welcome
Game
to consumerism.
agrees 52 million takeover by Sports Direct.
Perfect time. I mean, if you're the owner of a game, right? Who, I think, Sports Direct already owns something like 20% of them.
Yeah, they own a lot. Yeah, I think they were going to end up taking it over anyway.
Yeah.
So
So
they kept buying shares.
yeah, I think they already owned quite a bit because there's a weird con job thing with game. A lot of games shops in town centres. Now you can check this shit. A lot of game shops in town centres do actually have a little sign, a little fucking A4 piece of paper outside, saying that we do not own this shop. If you want to rent this shop, you can rent this shop from the town centre.
Weird.
But the DW Games went to every council like, look, we can fuck off for not paying rent, which means you've got an empty shop.
Yeah, yeah.
Or we can stay here and advertise that this shop's up for rent. But people walk past and go, oh, that's game. Can't rent that shop. So DW Games have come in now, and if you're an owner of a game, if you're the owner of a game and you've just witnessed the previous fucking E3 and you've just witnessed what's been going on in game retailing, you'll be like, let's sell as much of this as possible at the highest fucking price ever. Because game retailing is about to die.
I imagine so. Yeah.
It's about to.
He must have got it
absolutely
cheap
die.
though. Otherwise, he's not fucking.
He's not
daft.
stupid. No, he's not stupid.
What's his name? Mike Ashley or something.
Something like that, because it used to be DW, didn't it?
But they keep saying Sports Direct owns this, and this. It's Sports Direct buying it, so they always use that name instead of his name. They attach his name to it, but
Yeah,
so it must just be
it's because people are familiar with the name Sports Direct more than the guy.
unless it's Sports Direct money, not necessarily his money. If that makes sense, like you keep them.
Yeah, it'll
separate,
be
don't
the
you?
company so that he doesn't get called bankrupt.
Yeah.
So
If everything fucks up, it doesn't matter.
yeah, because he can make Sports Direct bankrupt at any given time.
Yeah,
And
I'm
he's
not
still
bankrupt,
got-
that
he's
is.
still got personal money.
Sorry,
I think
yeah.
it is a limited company as well if you actually look at it on business's house.
So
Anyway.
don't know what that's gonna do.
But I can imagine that dying.
Dying anyway.
Well, game retail is dying. Unfortunately, independent gamers are dying. Gamer being one of them, because the marketplace
Buy it online.
is it's
Game
as
Pass.
such where you buy it online or Game Pass.
Buy it online, digital, or get them past.
The people that are coming in to buy your games and stuff, so like the younger generations don't have well, they do have expendable income, but they would rather spend it on digital medium because they'll see something cheap.
Easier.
It's easier for them because it's that convenience. Whereas in a lot of older gamers would prefer to have a physical disc in order to trade it in. Now the problem with that is
younger ones won't know what
dying
trading
out.
in is.
Well, they're not interested
Won't enter
anymore
their head.
because the parents used to do it for them, and then now
Yeah.
they've got expendable income. And then it's like, well, I'll just buy digital. It's just there. I can get it now. So I mean, that's where physical media is dying. It's still going to exist. It's still going to be there because they have to do that because people want to
Special
have,
editions.
well, people want to have retailers there for them to sell their fucking consoles.
Should have a special edition shop. Just all special editions. Bit expensive.
It'd be expensive.
But I
as
mean,
fuck,
people
yeah.
like that stuff, don't they?
Well, yeah. I mean, look at a furniture shop. If you become really niche, because
Yeah.
furniture shops are really expensive. There's a nice one in Aussie. We were talking about it last week, I think,
Yeah.
or a couple of weeks ago. And everything in there is very expensive.
Buy a door as a table.
Nice products in there, but really expensive. But yeah, special edition shop for games, just like exclusively.
Bespoke limited editions.
That'd be really nice, but unfortunately Ubisoft are like, fuck you.
Parliament gives EA and Epic a kicking.
That was brilliant. Did you watch that?
No.
Oh.
A bit of it. I watched Jim Sterling have a whinge.
Yeah. All right. Well, you've seen the best bit where she went. We don't consider it gambling. We don't call them loot boxes. Well, whatever you call them. We call them surprise mechanics.
Yeah.
And you hear them going.
We don't
You
call
hear
them
him
loot
laughing.
boxes. We call them surprise mechanics. No, you don't. You
The
call
fact-
them loot boxes. Doesn't matter what you call it.
She looks, when you watch her when she says that, she looks like she's rolling a turd around her mouth. She
she's
wasn't
like,
happy
how do we
with
get around this?
saying that word at all. Her boss told her to say that, and she did not look
She went,
happy.
yeah.
That was like a rolling
Pushed
turd
her
in
out
her
there.
tongue.
You
It's like,
say it.
Oh, I'm saying it. I've said the words. I'm not getting fired.
Like Kinder eggs. People like surprises.
Now this is the thing, right? Further on in that actual parliamentary thing, I'm pretty sure I heard them mention that there's a difference. There's a difference between a Kinder Egg, a low surprise, and all these other things that are blind bags. You get something physical, and if you have something physical, it has an inherent worth. This is the thing, it has an inherent worth. When you have something digital, it only has a worth provided that it's supported. So after a year of a game being like, so let's say, how long do you give it until Star Wars Battlefront 2 is no longer supported by actual EA servers? I give it 2 years before it's gone.
When does the last one still go?
No, I don't think it does. I think it's possibly. I think they may be private servers.
And then if the new next generation comes out,
well, this is why Xbox is doing.
Eventually, it's going to disappear.
Well, no. This is where Xbox with their
Backwards compatibility
not
for everything.
Well, the kind of backwards compatibility with everything, but the fact that Scarlet is basically an independent server, right?
Yeah.
Which means that you could be your own server. So you could run a Star Wars Battlefront 2 game on your
So
console.
as long as somebody wants to do it, they can do it.
Then it lasts, provided that EA allow the licenses to lap over. This is where Microsoft have single-handedly murderized fucking physical media, because potentially the Scarlet is going to be an individual server. Once it's an individual server, that means all your digital shit is no longer a gambling. It has an inherent wealth. It has an inherent value because it still goes on, providing you've got a server. And this is the thing. This is why it's a fantastic thing for consumers, but a terrible thing for consumers. It's a double-edged sword. Is this Scarlet thing? It's fantastic because as it starts getting implemented properly, with the cloud shit and all this kind of stuff, as the initial uptake starts happening, the sales and the services that you're going to be offered are going to be unbelievable. Game Pass is a fantastic fucking thing to be offered.
But is it worth companies making games anymore?
Well, this is it. Once a marketplace dies, then they can start implementing more charges. Then they can start charging for this and charging for that.
Don't worry about it, just get a retro thing.
Get one online on eBay. Get a retro pack.
I just Teeny Terrapins, they're just tarnishing the name.
Remember Teeny Terrapins?
That's what pisses me off.
Well, it pisses me off because I buy Kinder Eggs for
and if it's not that bad, why don't they just put fucking roulette machines in there, which is pretty much are.
Well, no, you see, because the problem is that Parliament has found with it was like you charge £50 for people to have the ability to gamble
yeah.
on your site.
Yeah.
This is why they don't have a major issue. They have less of an issue with Fortnite than they do with EA.
Yeah, you can't
but Fortnite's still there.
It's dangerous because it can be potentially addictive, this, that and the other. But at least it's fucking free.
Well, that's actually something...
Which could be more dangerous because you can just get straight in
well,
there.
that's something that's the thing that I was wanting
It's a minefield, just get rid of it.
That's one thing I wanted to talk to you about earlier on. This has just reminded me. It's talking about the gambling, right? So in the UK, they're talking about charging gambling sites and gambling games a charge,
An extra tax.
That goes to the NHS to pay to deal with people with gambling problems. Now the issue with this is, what I see immediately, the issue with this is, what you've done is you've beaten somebody with a club to solve a problem really short term. You're either allowing gambling or you aren't allowing gambling. Yeah. So by saying we want an extra tax on your goods in order to provide help for these other people,
other people have already spent all their money.
Yeah, but to allow,
not really helpful.
To acknowledge that gambling exists and to acknowledge that you're allowed to do that is to acknowledge that adults have their own mind to choose to do this. But then to tax you extra in order to pay an NHS bill is to say that adults aren't of the mind to make the right decision for themselves.
Yeah, but it's not.
So if you're going to make that decision, then don't allow gambling.
But it's not the adults; it's the kids, isn't it?
Yeah, but gambling's illegal to kids.
So they'd have to but they can do it in the games.
Yeah, well,
with the parents' money.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. That's the difference.
So, but it's already illegal for kids.
It is already.
So they'd
illegal
have to
for
make
kids.
the game an 18, regardless.
Exactly.
That's how you solve it.
That's how you solve it, because otherwise, what you're saying is
adults can't gamble.
You're not allowed to gamble.
Yeah, but we
without
already
a tax.
But we already say kids aren't allowed to
and
gamble.
I don't think that's right. I honestly don't think that's right. I'm not defending EA or anybody else.
No, it's just all they need to do is go right. If you have that mechanic, your game is now an 18 rated.
18 rated.
That's it, or 21 or whatever.
Well, yeah, exactly. That's what you should do, because otherwise you're sending a mixed signal.
Yeah.
Otherwise you're saying it's a bit like suddenly going to all tobacco companies and going, you're allowed to sell tobacco in the UK, but you have to pay for everybody who has cancer who has ever smoked. And tobacco companies are like, you know what? Fuck you guys. We're not selling tobacco in your country. Yeah. Right? So it's like pick what you're having. Are you having tobacco or are you not having tobacco? Are you having gambling or are you not having gambling? And that's the difference.
Well, as soon as you tell them the games have to be 18, then they'll leave it alone. But they might ruin adult games then by forcing them in stuff that.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. That'll only work for a short period of time, because adult gamers are a little bit more discerning with what they're buying.
Skin.
So if just skin, because you understand.
Mortgage.
Well, you understand that if you're going to buy fucking Metro Exodus for 60 quid, like I did, and it's going to turn up on GamePass, which it did. Right.
And you knew it would as well.
And I knew it would.
Well, you had a feeling.
I had an inkling. Yeah. Right, but as an adult, you go like, right, I'm going to buy this game. I bought this game. I have an idea that it's going to have microtransactions or surprise mechanics in it, right? That's fine. Now I have a choice as an adult, because I'm an adult now, as to whether I spend my money. Now if you've got a kid that's playing those games, then that's not right. So Fortnite should be an 18 certificate game, unless you decide to charge everybody. It's £25 every 6 months to get this season's stuff. If you don't pay that £25 one-off fee, you don't get this season's stuff. You can still play the game, but you don't get this fucking pickaxe, you don't get this gun, you don't get this skin. It's not a loot box then it's a one-off purchase, then it's DLC. Yeah, right? So that's the way that they're going to have to go. But otherwise, other than that, if I'm buying FIFA and I want to play Ultimate Team and there's the initially, the seemingly Panini sticker book thing of Ultimate Team, the difference between Panini sticker book is you can inherently sell your stickers, you can't sell your players that you've got that are shit. Yeah. Right? So, but as an adult, you can decide, well, I'll flippantly waste my £5 on buying this. That's fine, you're an adult, you're your own mind. I can't tell you as a consumerist
I might not identify as an adult.
Well, if you don't identify as an adult, then you need to go back to school. But this you understand where I'm coming from with this?
Yeah,
It's like you're either having one or the other. So you're either saying you're allowing gambling or you're not allowing gambling. If you're allowing gambling, then if there's an 18 certificate rating for that,
just
then
need to
make
say
an 18 certificate.
The problem is they're not acknowledging that it is gambling. So when they go, that's gambling, it's been labelled, so now your game has to be 18.
Yes.
And it has to have some sort of sticker on that says gambling.
Yeah, it should do that.
You
It
know
should,
what I mean?
should say
This is
that. Microtransactions in this
gambling
game.
as well, loot box. No, it doesn't say loot boxes, it says gambling.
Gambling.
Because they change it to things like surprise mechanics.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Confusing.
But that's the thing, it doesn't have an inherent value, whereas in Tiny Terrapins, or whatever they were called.
Teeny Terrapins.
Teeny Terrapins. If you remember them as a craze that happened with Kinder Surprise, there were a lot of them that were selling for quite a lot of money. And
I bet some rare ones,
eBay
yeah.
wasn't around at the time.
No. I'm going to look on eBay.
So
I'm going to get a full set.
you should get a full set, just so you can go, I've got a full
Go
set.
on, man,
and then get rid of them.
That were easy.
Take a photograph of yourself with them, and then get rid of them.
Square Enix has an ethics department. It told Final Fantasy VII devs to restrict Tifa's chest. Don't know who that is.
Tifa is the female character that you would be more familiar with wearing a white vest, black gloves. She's got a black bob.
They might have changed her outfit a bit as well.
And black. I think it's a miniskirt if I remember correctly, or shorts.
Basically said she's got an athletic body and you're putting these big tits on her, so it doesn't look right. So ethically, that's wrong.
How is it ethically wrong?
Well, that's big tittist.
See,
Because all girls now with big tits and athletic bodies are being discriminated
Well,
against.
this is what
And
bugs
now
me.
they don't have a character they can relate to
Exactly.
in a fucking game. So I can't relate to her. She doesn't have massive tits like me.
What you're saying right there.
Well, not me, but well.
There's a brilliant video out on YouTube by a Scottish guy called Critical Drinker. He's fantastic. He's really funny. And he reviews old school Tomb Raider and new school Tomb Raider. And he goes, yeah, basically, on a short term. Go watch the video though, it's fantastic. And go watch the rest of his videos, they're fucking brilliant. He's really, really funny. But he bangs on about, everybody made a big deal about Lara Croft being big titted and wearing short shorts in the original Tomb Raider, and she became a sex icon. And he's like, yeah, I acknowledge that's fine. But when you ignore that and you just play the fucking game, she's a strong-willed female who takes no shit from anybody.
It depends how you put it.
And
Anything.
And she actually raids tombs. And the only time you come into contact and actual shooting people, she isn't a fucking serial murderist like the modern Tomb Raider is.
Yeah.
I mean, she constantly kills people and
didn't
goes
deny
like, oh, what the fuck, oh, why am I killing people? 40 people later.
She's still doing that now?
Yeah, oh, the third one's terrible, man.
Yeah, but does she still cry about killing someone?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird.
Fucking
Yeah,
get over it by now.
third one's poor.
This is ill.
Third one's poor.
I don't think any of that's happened.
Again, that's another thing that really annoyed me. 2 months after I bought that fucking game, but I got it for
GamePass.
cheap. Yeah, it was 20 quid, but it ended up on Game Pass. But the first two of these new ones are pretty good, as long as you ignore the fact that she keeps moaning about murdering people, and you're like, this is the 200th person you've ran over
more than that now.
and murdered. No, yeah,
Three
but at
games
the
in.
point in the game,
Yeah.
you're like, this is the 200th person you've ran over and fucking double mountain axe to death, and going, oh, this is shocking. You're like, "Nah." Even Ubisoft in Far Cry 3 made the guy kind of enjoy murder. Because as you're playing that, he's like, oh no, I've just killed somebody, oh no, I've just killed somebody, oh no, I've just killed somebody, and then he gets into it.
Woohoo!
That's the point that he gets into it, and that's why his friends sort of disconnect from him, which is kind of nice by Ubisoft to do that. But anyway, yeah, sorry.
Japanese man arrested with Wario drugs.
Oh yeah, I saw them.
We had some Donkey Kong drugs, weren't it?
Donkey Kong, yeah.
Ecstasy.
And we
same
had
thing.
Pac-Man.
You just put little things, put it out on, don't they?
Yeah, well, why
Anything.
not? Why not?
So,
When
it's
you're
the
raw.
third time he's been arrested.
Do you know what they reminded me of when I saw the picture? Did you ever have the Super Ted vitamin tablets?
No, I don't think so. They sound awesome.
Yeah, my mum had some
Wonder if
Super
they're on eBay.
bought me and Warren some Super Ted vitamin tablets, which was the shape of Super
Do you know
Ted.
Do you know what his
what's
magic
the robot
words?
called?
Do you know what Super Ted's magic words were?
Was it just Super Ted?
No. Right. What Super Ted?
Yeah,
Watch Super Ted.
Because he used to whisper, didn't he?
Watch Super Ted.
Spotty was the robot. Yeah.
Spotty.
Yeah.
He'd say, Super Ted would say, before he turned into Super Ted, he'd go, right, there's some trouble happening or whatever, and he'd go, right, I'm going to have to say my magic words, and he'd go, and then he'd turn into Super Ted.
Yeah.
And his magic words, I saw an episode when I was a kid, it blew my fucking mind,
Right.
Where his magic words were, I'm gonna have to say the magic, or I'm gonna say the magic words. They were the magic words.
Right, okay.
He wasn't whispering anything. He'd already said the magic words. I think it was a double fucking
Bluff. Nice, well played, Super Ted.
I'm gonna say the magic words.
Deep
They were the
shit.
magic words.
Fucking awesome.
mind at that age.
Yeah, blog.
Oh, that's genius.
Super Ted were ace.
They were brilliant.
They were ace. Spotty was camp as fuck.
I watched it since also.
Possibly the gayest robot since C-3PO.
Mother Nature were a cunt. See her in it sometimes. Always on a baby.
Yeah, but yeah, we used to have Super Ted
Vitamin pills, right?
Vitamin tablets, and they looked like, when I saw the Wario ecstasy tablets, I thought I'd take them out of nostalgia purposes, because we all like nostalgia. I remember when I used to take E's years ago.
I tried to cancel Fortnite, says former Epic Games director. He says, but if he
that's why he's former.
No, if he was still there, because he left for other reasons or whatever.
Ethical reasons.
He's doing something else. He's working on something pretty big. I can't remember. Oh, Gears, I think. I don't know.
Gears,
something like that. But he said, yeah, if he was still there, he would have got rid of it because it wasn't meeting his mind's criteria of what games should be. It was called something else at the time, and it looks a bit shit and this that. He just didn't see it.
Well, no, it's good.
But he admits it. He's like, it wouldn't have existed.
No, that's cool.
Like, oh,
that's
enough.
cool that he says that, because I mean, it's one
you
of
don't
them.
always know, do you, what's going to hit?
No,
it's very rare something hits like that. You got Minecraft and that.
Yeah, it is very rare. Something that's like
something that's a bit
like Fortnite's one of those games, especially because it's free to play. It does. People haven't really understood how much it's hurt the gaming industry.
Yeah, because you buy a kid that because you don't pay out.
You don't pay anything
until they get into gambling. Then you do.
You don't realise how much it's hurt it. But I mean, on the same token, it has got its positives. It's got a lot of people playing who wouldn't normally play it. I know a few people who just bought consoles specifically to play that, which is why like console companies aren't slagging it off, because they know people are buying shit to play this.
Yeah.
But the thing is it has really hurt the gaming industry.
Yeah, because you just get that.
You just get that.
Yeah, kid, have that.
Here, kid, have that.
But they're still buying boxes so that the kid can play that.
Yeah.
So the consoles are doing alright.
Consoles are doing alright, but gaming in general isn't doing well.
Like
but I mean, I think that's also a kickback of. I mean, this is going to sing praises for Nintendo. Is the fact that there's no entry level. There's no links to the past anymore.
Well, there's one coming up.
Yeah, but you know what I mean by that. It's
yeah, I know
like,
what you mean. Not the game literally, but that. Oh, I need to play
it's
that. That's
easy to get into. There's a bit of there is a
there's
lot
no struggle.
There's a struggle in there, but it's easy to get into. Easy enough mechanics and stuff, because to give a kid.
Yeah, we were brought up on Spectrum games. They
Exactly.
were all hard.
Well, this is the thing. Like,
We still liked
to
them.
give a kid who's
Don't know
never
why.
played a Zelda game or like that and go, here's Breath of the Wild. It's gonna be a bit jarring unless they're gonna click with it straight away. Whereas in like Link to the Past was pretty much silly. It's like, right, you need to go to castle. Oh, I've got a castle. And then it slowly taught you. It's a bit like the Mario aspect, the original Mario, where it's like
It's
you
not just that. It's like
you have to jump.
even if it was terrible, it's like you're not getting another game for 6 months.
Yes, well, that's it.
That's what you're
well,
doing
I mean,
anyway.
that's the thing. But I mean, the thing was with Link to
You'll
the
learn
Past.
to love it.
You're exactly right there. Yeah,
Like your arranged marriage.
Yeah, so yeah, you got
Your
an
arranged
arranged
game.
marriage to the console at the
Yeah,
moment, is it?
yeah.
But that's the thing. It's like, but it was almost perfectly designed as far as a simple RPG, because of like just like Mario was perfectly designed as a platformer originally. Like the first level teaches you without any script on the screen how the question mark blocks work, how you kill it, because that first Goomba that comes along, if you're walking at the normal pace and you're just pressing left, if you jump at the time that the Goomba is there, you will kill the Goomba and you will hit the question mark block, and the mushroom will come out. And if you keep on walking, so this isn't using the run, you will then collect the mushroom like a second later and become big. And within that first 15 seconds of that level, it teaches you how to kill things, how to jump and hit blocks, and what a power up does. And you're like, fucking hell, without anybody telling you. And like Zelda Link to the Past is the first game that goes, go to the castle, and you're like, I'll go to the castle, right? And then it teaches you how to use a block, because your uncle goes, here's a sword, here's a shield, you have to press this button to block. And the first enemy you come across, I think, if I remember correctly, you have to block, so it tells you to block. And you go, ding! Hit. Oh, it's dead.
And then
also I can block. Right, so that teaches you that. And then
the only way you
on,
get
and
into
then
the
it leaves
castle
you.
is through that secret passage. So it's like, oh, there's secret shit.
But it isn't a secret, but it's an open secret, but it's still a secret, yeah.
It's a little bush and it's got
Exactly,
stones around it.
And
Figure it out.
it's amazing. So I don't think the gaming aspect of things are there anymore because everybody wants to make back end cash on stuff. So it's as long as everybody else is playing it, hopefully somebody will pick it up. And I think with Fortnite, it surprised Epic just as much as it did that former Epic guy. And I think it's kind of sad, really. It's kind of sad. This is why I'm hoping when Finley starts getting older, I've still got a Game Boy Advance with Super Mario World 2 on there, which is just Super Mario.
You've got to force him
World.
to play the old games.
And I am forcing him to play the old
But
games.
he'll be forcing his kids to play Fortnite, which won't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Right, so Nintendo did a thing, the Direct. I'll just go through the games.
Yeah, I didn't watch this one, so you'll have to explain. Yeah.
The Direct. I think I'm not bored of Directs. I like Directs, but it's just Directs. I get them, they happen, and I enjoy watching them, and you'll see something you might be interested in. This had more than usual, but it was just a Direct, so it didn't have the bump of like the Xbox presentation, probably what PlayStation would have had if they turned up. You know, it's just not as exciting.
No, PlayStation.
I get these every 3 months.
I'm going to tell you exactly now, just before you start on this, exactly what would have happened with PlayStation. PlayStation would have had a stage, right? And you'd be like, oh, what's going on here? And then there would have been some ethnic music playing. Pick an ethnicity, play that music. Right?
White.
Okay, so some rap. Right?
Some Morris dancers.
Oh,
British.
Right, British Morris dancers. And then it would have gone, here's God of War 5, set in Britain, 1970. Right, during punk rock era.
Pre-Brexit.
Right, no. Right, and then you would have played some ethnic music. Right, and then the guy with the shortest arms in the world would have come out.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's your avatar on Xbox.
Oh, he's camp as fuck, isn't he?
Yeah,
My
but-
avatar's got white eyeshadow and I didn't even fucking make him.
It does look like you do your guy though.
Doesn't
PlayStation.
he have female hips?
Yeah,
It's weird that, isn't it?
yeah. Stop having female hips.
Well, I didn't make the fucking guy. Xbox made it because I went past the threshold of not making a fucking avatar, so it made it itself. So I reckon he would have had some ethnic music. Then he would have gone.
Were you just describing last year's one?
No, exactly. Yeah, this one. But they
We didn't do it the year before.
But they wouldn't have changed venue this time because they went, oh, can't change venue. Everybody got a bit pissy, and then they would have gone. Here is, and then everything that Xbox showed. That's multi-platform.
That's why I'm glad just one of them did it.
Yeah. Right.
Like if it were PlayStation, fine.
And
it was Xbox.
then they would have showed a lesbian kiss right at the end. It would have been
Right.
Ellie, right, getting up, all dirty and sweaty, with her nipples showing in a t-shirt, right? It'd be like, all right, and they would have gone. And now Ellie is a full. They would have had some very, very camp guy come out from Naughty Dog and go, Ellie is now a grown woman, and this is going to be a clip from Last of Us 2. And she would have got up like that, sweating, perky nipples. Right, so it'd be like a lot of straight guys in the audience would be like, I don't know whether I should like this or not. I don't know whether I like this. I don't know whether I like this. And all the
Look around, see what everyone else is doing.
all the liberal people were like, yeah, that's right, powerful female woman. She would have turned around to her partner, right?
They're very uncomfortable talking to you right now.
yeah, but we've Dead or Alive 6 physics.
You look
right?
more like original Tomb Raider.
Yeah, almost right. And then she would have said something a little bit firm to her female partner, right? It would have been just finishing off killing somebody. Something that Joel would have said in the first one. Is he called Joel?
Yeah.
Yeah. Joel would have said in the first one like, "Oh look, Ellie's grown up a bit," and then she would have gone over and comforted her like, "Oh, murdering people."
Oh,
for
they
the
could
first-
make it really...
Murdering somebody for
No.
the first time would have been bad.
No.
And then she would have gone up, started kissing her, and her
No.
boob would have distorted, would have distorted slightly, like that, and be like, oh, look at the boob mechanics.
Yeah.
Right, so straight people are like, fucking Ellie's fit, but I can't say Ellie's fit. I'm going to have to be SJW all over my articles and go, look, it was nice to see a strong female lesbian character.
Fuck Joel.
Strong female lesbian character. take
Joel.
control of her female
No,
female partner.
no.
And just
It goes really weird. She
Just a-
fucks Joel. She puts a strap on and fucks him in the ass.
with a flashlight.
That's yeah.
How do you like your flashlight, Joel? Right,
Nintendo.
So yeah,
Wholesome.
Okay.
No More Heroes 3. They showed a trailer of that. That's in early development. No More
Is it
Heroes
Suda
3.
51?
It's the guy who makes that.
Right, okay.
I forget
cool.
his name. Is
It's
it
Suda
him?
51,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Cool.
Is it? But I mean, I wasn't asked about the trailer. But he started, and I'm like, this looks like No More Heroes, but he doesn't look anything like Travis. And he sounds like Travis. Is this? I don't get it. What? And then he jumps into her, and he's somehow Travis now. And I thought, okay, it's weird, but it's not as cool as the original trailer, if you remember. No More Heroes 1, the music.
Yeah, but the first trailer of the
That
first
gripped me.
one
The trailer
had
that gripped
wanking. If you
Yeah, it was
remember.
mental. Yeah, it was fucking absolutely.
Because
mental.
that's what you had to do to get
Yeah.
your power up on you.
This trailer wasn't that good.
Yeah, because you can't do that anymore because SJWs will go, why is he wanking?
Maybe, but I mean, still might be good. It's just so that took the edge off it. I'm like,
Yeah.
cool, No More Heroes 3, but
They
what is
needed
that
Ellie.
trailer? Yeah, fucking Joel in the ass. Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
Chris Fishwick, make that in a SFM? Yeah, Source Filmmaker, make that.
Don't know what that means.
That's
But
what-
I feel like saying don't do that.
No, do that and put it onto the Show Me Games group because that Source Filmmaker is what he made all the stuff with me.
Oh, yeah.
So do that.
Do it.
Do
Don't
that.
do it.
Do it.
Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. They showed some more of that. That's coming out on 19th of July.
I'm looking forward to that because I like
19th of July.
I like
Must
the
be next
first two.
year.
No, this year.
It'll be out now, won't it?
No, because it's June.
Oh yeah. Of course it is, thick bastard. So that's coming out in a month.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that because I like the first two and they weren't made by Square Enix. So
Yeah, I mean it looks
I don't like the art style
graphically
so
looks
much.
like the old ones, I suppose, which
Well,
isn't
graphically
necessarily a
doesn't-
good thing.
that's-
Does
that's
it not?
the
Oh, I
thing.
don't know.
No,
I didn't
'cause-
play them so much.
Because it was stylized.
A bit.
The first two were really good. They were made by Activision. If you buy the original discs, they'll still work on your Xbox. They won't work on your PlayStation 4 because fuck backwards compatibility for you guys.
Showed some.
But if you get the original disc and play them, they're fucking really good. You remember the X-Men games?
yeah, I think
X-Men
we
Legends
played
and
them,
stuff.
yeah,
You enjoyed
yeah,
them, didn't you?
Yeah.
They were on the GameCube.
Yeah.
Well, Marvel Ultimate Alliance are them, but because they'd already finished the X-Men games, you're like, oh, I've learned from that mistake, and they've just done that.
Made it
They were
better.
really fucking
Yeah.
good, really good. But if you can buy them because Activision re-released them about 2 or 3 years ago on digital download, but the second one apparently is just fucking broken beyond belief. They patched
Right.
it, and now I think when you download it, you don't even get that patch. So when you buy it now, it's fucked.
It's gone back to
Right.
It's worse than it, right.
But yeah, so I'm interested in that.
We got
because it's
some
good fun.
DLC stuff you can get with it, like Fantastic Four and
Mm.
something else, and it's got all characters in, and you do what you do in that. It's an exclusive, but it probably won't be after a certain amount of time.
Hmm.
Contra Anniversary Collection.
Yeah, that didn't. Oh, collection.
Anniversary
Alright.
Collection, yeah. So that's, I think it's like the Mega Drive one and the SNES
Yeah,
one.
Hard Corps
All the-
and Super Pro Protector.
Out now, Shadow Drop. Boom, go and get that.
That's good. That's good.
So that's
I'd
the
play
thing.
that again.
If
You want
like
to stream that?
Contra, if you're gonna buy it on Switch for me, it might be on Xbox. I don't know.
No,
I
I'll buy
don't
it
know
on,
if that's
I'll buy it on
exclusive.
Switch for you. When we get paid next time, I'll buy it on Switch for you, and then we'll go
I'll
through
do-
it again.
yeah, I'll
because
do
it's
it.
fucking great. Is that
I'll do
Super
it.
Pro Protector?
I'll play the Mega Drive one if you get the
You
fucking
shit,
controls
no,
right.
No, it's wrong. It's
You
wrong.
don't have the stop aim fucking.
No, it's wrong, mate.
Or they do, but you've got to
No,
press a
no,
button.
you know what's even more wrong about it? You
Don't
choose
press
your
a
character,
button,
you
I
can
don't
be a
know.
werewolf, and it's like, what?
Yeah.
What am I doing?
Breaking my brain.
Yeah, no.
Just play SNES one, it's right.
It's SNES one. It's the same with the Turtles game because they did Turtles in Time, which was Turtles 4 game, and the Mega Drive one is Hyper Heist.
Oh yeah, that
And
shit,
it's shit.
played that, yeah.
We did
played
that. We did that on
that.
a Ramble on.
Yeah.
We did that on Ramble on episode
When we used to
52
play games.
or something like that. I'm thinking, shall we do that every now and again? I'm not
Should
too
do, yeah.
sure.
And an edited one.
We'll definitely do an edited one. Yeah.
Just once in a blue moon.
Once in a blue moon, we'll buy. Look, see, we can get
But
quality.
we'll pretend it's live.
Yeah.
That's what. Right, and then yeah, the one you were just about to say, Contra Rogue Corpse, which is a new one. I think that's exclusive,
It looks
but
shit.
it looks.
It looks shit.
It's like a 3D type one, isn't it?
Yeah, I won't take them.
Sort of isometric, but you're like a pound and stuff. I don't know.
There was one that was
Not so sure about that.
released a few years ago on Xbox
26th of
Live
September.
Arcade, and I've got it, and I can't remember what it's called now. I think that might be called Hard Corps, and it is made by the same people. You level up by, every time you complete a level and stuff like that, you get cash.
Oh, I remember you
So,
playing that, yeah.
It's good, but only once you've lost loads and loads and loads and loads and loads. But it doesn't have the same kind of. The only reason why I stuck with it is because I was bored, and that's all I bought.
Mm-hmm.
So I grinded and grinded and grinded and got extra low health and better weapons and stuff like that. It's not like, say, Dead Rising, where like Dead Rising 1, which I think everybody should buy. If you can see that for cheap, still buy that now because it got re-released recently.
Get the Wii version.
No. You can get it on PS4, and I think it's really cheap. Highly recommend you play that because it'll feel dated and you'll feel shit. But you level up and you start again, and it's good.
Yeah.
It's actually good.
But you're a bit harder.
Yeah, because you struggled with it on the 360 because the texts were really small, and I don't think you had a HD TV. And by the time you got a HD TV, it was like
I couldn't read the writing.
Yeah,
I couldn't read the writing.
So yeah, it's definitely worth a pick up. But it had that kind of feel to it. Anyway, carry on.
Panzer Dragoon remake out winter.
Right, that's the game that everybody.
In the trailer.
Yeah.
I think it looks nice, but I never played the game. We're a Dreamcast games.
It was a Dreamcast game.
Then Xbox.
And then Xbox.
A sequel.
Xbox did number 3, yeah.
Right.
And kept the same mechanics, and it's an on-rail shooter.
Yeah.
Right.
I got that vibe.
And it's not that good. It looks pretty.
This looks pretty.
It's one of those that always looks pretty.
It's a remake.
But when you play it, you're like, I'm not doing it, am I? I'm not doing anything. I'm not actually having. Like we were talking
pretty.
many fucking Ramble-ons ago. You need to have agency in the game in order for you to enjoy it.
Yeah, but maybe it's more than a remake, mate. Well, it's a remake. It might be better.
Yeah, possibly.
Doing
I watched it and I'm like,
it might be better.
it looks. Yeah, but if they change it too much, it's not Panzer Dragoon. So all the people who like Panzer Dragoon aren't going to play that.
Fuck them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, don't.
Yeah, no.
This was weird.
They're all neck beaters.
Dark Crystal prequel game.
I've not seen that. Did it look
Now,
alright?
Dark Crystal. I never fucking heard of Dark Crystal.
You never heard of Dark?
But apparently it's this 80s thing that I should know.
You've watched it with me. I know you have.
I must have done. It looked kind of familiar.
Like when we used to smoke weird tobacco.
It must be.
Yeah, we watched that.
Is it the same guy that did Labyrinth for summer? The Puppets for summer?
Jim Henson. It was Jim Henson's first major movie. I think he did a film on the proviso that the studio of that film would allow him to make his own film, and his own film was Dark Crystal.
Ah, right, okay.
Right.
Well, anyway, so that was weird. Yeah, I thought I should know this because they look like 80s puppet things.
Yeah,
creepy.
yeah.
But there's some sort of. I don't know. I think there's a prequel coming on Netflix or something.
Yeah, I'm going to avoid that because Netflix can suck my dick.
But this is a game.
Yeah.
But it's like a tactical. The ones I like,
Is
Jesse's
it?
type
Alright,
things.
weird.
Tactical, move a few
That's
squares,
what a
move around. It's got them
strange
strange
choice of a
characters
game.
in it. Like playing chess with them.
What a
I'm like,
strange
actually,
choice
this
of a
could be
game.
interesting, but I don't know what it is. And I should know what it is, so I had to read about it.
Right.
Some 80s thing that I should know about.
I think we should watch that and stream it.
No, you can't, illegal.
Stream your reaction.
Probably not allowed to.
Yeah, we're not allowed to, but fuck it.
The Sinking City.
That's coming to Switch?
Yeah.
Oh man, that
So
game
that's like
looks
a
good.
Call of Cthulhu type
It's
thing, isn't
HP
it?
Lovecraft all over that fucking
That looked
man.
cool. Oh yeah, I
That
saw the
looks
trailer. I
ace.
don't know what the game's like.
Oh no, it will say I watched a lot.
But that's
of
on
the game.
PS4 and Xbox as well.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Maybe PC, I don't know.
I am surprised that's coming.
I
on
went to
Switch.
look at a Metacritic review and I'm like, oh, it's not even out yet. Oh, it's coming out like
at the same
in
time.
the next couple of days or something.
Yeah. Well, that'll be
This-
the same time that it's coming out on the Xbox.
Well, it just
then.
said out soon for its Switch, so they probably
it might be
tinkering
said.
with it.
That
But it
was
won't be
good.
too long.
That was really
I thought
good.
that was kind of cool.
Yeah, because it's kind of LA noir meets HP Lovecraft. Because you go and talk to people. Did the trailer show the woman with her mouth sewn shut in the library?
There might be a few trailers, but I watched one again to remind myself.
Well, I watched
and
the
it showed this sort of-
gameplay.
Showed the ocean
gameplay.
above his head
Yeah.
and some dead fish floating up, and it. Thought, that was interesting.
Yes.
But I don't know what the game's like.
Well, I watched an hour of gameplay, and what it is kind of an open world. There's been a flood in a certain city, or has there been a flood, or is it all in his mind? Because
Yeah.
Lovecraft likes
Could
to
be.
fuck with people who've lost insanity and stuff. But he goes to a library, for instance, in one of his gameplay footage, and there's a woman in the library with her mouth sewn shut, really sorely sewn shut,
Right.
and she's talking to you, one void and stuff. Can you go and check out such and such thing? It's such and such a house. And you go, all right then. So the thing is I like the idea, but I feel like it's going to be really frustrating later on. It doesn't put a marker on your map.
All right.
Right, so you have to talk to people and find out, and then put a marker yourself on the map. So she'll say such and such a street, so you'll have to look at the map, find such and such a street, and go, I want to go there.
And when you're in the area, sort of ask around.
Then you'll go in. So he goes into this house to find out this. Goes into her apartment. When he goes into her apartment, he finds a dead dog there, skinned. Then he finds a teddy bear that's made out of the skinned dog.
Oh,
and
weird.
then he finds a hole in the wall. So he reads something, and like he sort of uses his like he has a special mental ability where he can see what's happened.
Okay.
But when he uses that, his sanity level drops.
Okay.
So you don't want to be using it all the time, because if you lose
I want to see him to go mental.
lose your sanity, then that's when the elder gods and all that kind of shit starts.
I'm definitely want to lose my sanity.
Yeah, that's when all that kind of.
That'll be the first thing I do is lose my sanity.
That's the thing that do, because I remember watching a developer interview and they were saying like, look, fucking what's it, Eternal Darkness? He's like that game was fucking brilliant, right? Because that's a Lovecraft game without it being a specific Lovecraft game,
but it's that.
right? So if he uses this, then he loses his sanity. If he loses his sanity, then he can see things that he doesn't normally see constantly, but he's mental.
Yeah,
so
I imagine it makes the game more difficult for you.
Yeah.
But I do
but
like
on the same
idea
token, it makes it better. It's a bit like the Cyberpunk 2077. It's like the more augmented you get, the more powerful you get, but the less human you are.
Yeah.
Right. So I like the aspect of that. So I'm going to play 2077 without actually having any the bare minimum modifications. So yeah, he goes and has a look at this, and then he goes downstairs and he unlocks a door and he goes in there and there's some fucking weird fucking diagnostic elder creatures. And it was like, oh, that's cool. But he gets on a boat and he has to chug around because half the city's sunken. And then what you do is, if you want to do investigations over a previous crime, you have to go to the police station. And you talk to the police station, the police constable at the police station, and say, look, I'm private investigator, can I have a look at your books? He goes, yeah. So you go and have a look at the books, and you have to use certain tag words like this person, this crime, at this time, and it'll go, right, here's your information. So you actually do have to investigate.
So you need that information.
You need that information.
Narrow it down.
So it's more than LA Noire in that regard. So I can imagine it being one of those games where you will get stuck, like, well, I'm not asking the right fucking question, which I'll get onto actually in a minute when we get to what the fuck have you been playing. But I like the idea of it. I'm like, yes, because I want to be slowly losing my mind, and I want to play that game without having to use my mental ability, because I want to keep my sanity. Because my sanity in Lovecraft, sanity is your strength.
No, I want to be mental. I don't.
This is it. So because
I don't want to be strong. I want to be weak.
Yeah, you are. I want to keep my sanity because I want that sanity, because I know that without sanity
you're not getting anywhere.
I'm not getting anywhere. Right. So yes, I didn't know Sunken City was there on Switch.
I'll probably just get it on PlayStation, but it's there.
Yeah, that's great.
Spyro Reignited Trilogy, that's already out on other ones, but that's coming 3rd of September, so people like shit games. I've never played it. The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening remake, they showed some more of that. 20th of September, and you get a little amiibo.
So Link's Awakening, which one was that? Was that the Game Boy one?
The Game Boy one and Game Boy Color, which
right. So that's
some extra
that's
dungeons.
the pseudo sequel to.
It's got that vibe. It's got a Link to the Past vibe, but it's weirder because the characters are a bit weird. It's like a sort of dream or something, and you know. But it's good. It's very good. Well, that is probably. Yeah, that's arguably one of my favourite ones. It's up there.
Well, that's the thing about that,
and it looks great.
That
I love
point
the art style.
They were inspired by Lovecraft. Oh, right. You know that? They were inspired by Lovecraft.
Because
Link to the Past was inspired by Lovecraft with one world and another world, which is why in Link to the Past you go into the Everrealm.
Shadow Link.
Yeah, Shadow Link. Yeah.
So that's just I've got to get that.
No,
that's a given.
I think I've seen.
It's got an extra bit in it,
and it looks really nice.
I just really like the look of it, and
it's kind of cutesy. It's like a 32-bit version of Link to the Past, isn't
Well, they did
it?
Link Between Worlds, and I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, but it's
But
not that
this
same
looks-
art style, though, is
It's
it?
different, and they pop up more. And
Yeah, that's what I
like
mean.
it.
It looks like all they've done is added more pixels to Link to the Past.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
they
seeing
made
some
it
footage.
more colourful
it
and
just
stuff,
it does look lovely.
But yeah, if you like Link to the Past, this is similar sort of thing. But they got a dungeon, some weird dungeon maker in there as well.
Have they? All right. Okay.
But I think it's sort of mission based, so you go in and you have to make a certain type of dungeon. So it's not just like, go make dungeons, which I go,
Back
It's
off
like-
now. Give a brother room.
make a certain kind of dungeon within this structure. So it's like a gamified
Oh yeah,
making.
no, that's fair enough.
Gamified Mario Maker.
Yeah.
As opposed to like,
I'm
make
sure-
whatever you want.
I'm
like,
sure
I
it's
don't
going to feel really restricted to those people who have finished the game and want to go and make loads of dungeons. But
know. I imagine
if
you
you're
get
just
to a point
yeah,
where
yeah.
now you can make the dungeon.
Yeah, but
Whatever
I mean,
you want.
But I still think it's fine that it's there because most games wouldn't give you that. So
No, it's
I
good.
mean,
I like it. That was
yeah.
great. Everything about it. I'll play that again.
yeah, definitely.
Good. Happy. Empire of Sin.
What's this then?
I think it's like a twin stick, but
Okay.
it's not like graphics are alright, but you like gangsters, you know, 50s gangsters. With
Oh, right, okay.
So it might be alright. I don't know. Don't know about that. That's probably on everything. This is weird. The Witcher 3 Complete Edition 2019. Doesn't graphics take a hit,
Well, yeah, they will do. Yeah.
but fuck me.
to take that.
That's everything, and they've said it's all going on one cart. So it's not like
Yeah, well, I had a look
you
into that.
buy
and I'm
it
like, what?
and then you download the rest of it. It's all going on a cart.
I
So
can
they pay for
imagine-
a bigger cart.
I can imagine that you still have to download something, but either way,
You said you don't. It's not a cart.
either way, I mean, for me personally, I mean, I've still not completely finished Blood and Wine.
Mm.
Right, that's fucking massive.
Well,
is
just Blood and Wine's massive, yeah.
It's just
It's
fucking.
over.
It's a full game. It's Blood and Wine. It
Got
was
it.
15 quid. So, I mean,
Maybe what they mean
I
is the
can't-
full Witcher 3 is on, but you have to download the
the
DLC.
DLCs, which
I
were
don't know,
all
they said
free
it-
anyway.
Yeah, I didn't
which
hear
is
what they
fine.
said, but I felt like
No, that's amazing.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
really
know. It's all
fucking
one
good.
card,
You see,
yeah.
because that's almost sold a Switch to me because
just sit there and
that gives
play
me a reason to start it again because I don't want to start it again on my Xbox.
Yeah,
I want to
yeah.
finish Blood and Wine, but on the same token, I wouldn't mind trying to go through, say, the Blood Baron story, which
you sit there with it on your couch.
which we've used many times as a perfect piece of adult gaming storyline. I wouldn't mind going through that bit again. And the Switch thing, well, man, I could take it to work and just go, alright, dinner hour and play this shit.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fuck around for
This-
a bit.
this is
and
good.
Do my chores.
This is fucking good. It's an amazingly good game. If you're not into it, fine, you're not into it. But those people who are into it love it. I mean, do you ever finish it? Do you finish the main
No,
story?
I got annoyed with some the menus and.
Right, it's updated now, but
Yeah, no.
You
Now I
probably
think I
won't-
like it.
yeah. It's still not the greatest, but it is a bit more streamlined.
Yeah, it needed more streamlining and something annoyed me. I mean, I really liked it, but it was like I wanted to get rid of all. I'm here now. I found this monster hole. I want to get rid of it. I can't. It's too hard. But I want to do it now. I don't want to do it later. I want to do it now.
Yeah.
I don't want to come back and do this shit. I'm here.
Well,
I
yeah,
want to
but-
do this. I
but
want
I-
to clear the map. I wanted to clear the fucking
Right,
map.
well,
I had that mentality on
Yeah.
before, and I just couldn't do
Yeah,
it.
it's frustrating.
I'm like,
I
I
highly
don't wanna
recommend
play
you
it
go
anymore.
back to it, and anything that's white isn't important.
I know, but it's
optional.
there.
It's optional.
That was
yeah,
my problem with
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
get it off the fuck off my
yeah,
map.
but the thing
Get
is,
it off my
the thing
fucking
is,
map.
I think there's something like
No.
15 endings, so you're not doing anything wrong by doing anything.
No,
that
no,
you
but
do.
but you know when someone does your
gamification-
head in,
No, I get it. I get it.
my brain won't accept it.
This is why.
And I'm like, fair enough, that's the way you play your game. Get it off my fucking map. Because it's there and I'm right
I
next
agree
to
with
it.
you because this is
It's
why
there.
Assassin's Creed 3
I'm
was
looking at it.
the worst
It needs to
Assassin's
die.
Creed. Yeah, no, I
I can
agree.
understand with
I
some
agree
big
with
monsters or something, but not with a shitty monster hole. These are side bollocks that I've been mopping up later anyway. But you wait for me to level up to do it. Just fuck off. I don't know. Get it off my map at
Yeah,
least.
no. Well,
Don't appear until I'm that
well,
level.
you can actually filter.
Maybe
your
they've
map.
updated it
No,
now.
you can filter. You've always been able to filter your map, but it's always been a bit clunky.
Yeah, but you know it's there as well.
Yeah, well, you can filter it anyway.
No, I should auto filter. I don't want any trouble that I can't handle. Just don't show me. If I can't handle it, don't show me.
Well-
Unless it's a big base and I think, oh shit, I'll come back to that later. That's interesting. Not a fucking monster hole.
Well, that's
whatever it's
Witcher,
called.
though. Yeah, no, there
Well,
are
okay.
monster holes. Yeah.
I'm not having it, so I got rid of it.
Well, the thing is with Witcher, if you had the right bomb, that monster hole would be done.
Probably, but I didn't know because the menus were so messy. I didn't know what to throw away, what to keep. Picking up all this shit. Oh, you're too heavy. You're encumbered.
Yeah, you know, you always.
Just tell me it's a shit sword straight away, so I don't pick it up. There's summer. I don't know. There was summer.
No, you can.
Oh, we're just picking up everything.
Yeah, no,
Well, it might be a good sword.
That's what you do in RPGs. In
Yeah,
Western
but
RPGs.
bloody it's wrong.
Yeah. No, I mean, I see your point, but I also, I see your point. Yeah, I see your point. But it's still fucking brilliant. It's on Switch, man.
Well,
That's
now I might
awesome.
be able to just relax because it's not my whole living room now. It's part of it when I'm in.
But it does mean that you start again though, doesn't it? So your 20 hours that you put in.
Yeah, but it's been long enough, so
It's a
mine's
great game. It's such a cool character.
Yeah, I mean, it looks a bit shitty, but I'm not bothered. That convenience.
No, it'll still look nice because you're on
It still looks
small
good. If that
monitor.
game had never come out and then they went brand new game, Witcher 3, Switch exclusive, never been on any other console, you'd be like, fuck, that was alright.
Oh my god.
But because it's
it'll still but what I'm getting at is it'll still look nice on your little screen.
The other thing might be if it's a bit choppy or something,
I doubt that they'll all release it choppy. I don't think CD Projekt Red will do that.
It's someone else doing it for them. I think it won't be them doing it.
I reckon it'll be them. I reckon what they would have done is just downed it. They would have just turned
the knobs
down, and then just gone like, yeah, we'll call that right.
Secret of Mana 3 remake.
Oh, remember Secret of Mana on the SNES? I remember you buying it.
This is a remake of number 3.
It was an isometric one, and we got it, and we got it home. It was the same with Equinox. Remember Equinox? Right. Yeah, we got it and we started playing it, and it were isometric, so it was kind of off angle, wander around on squares, and we were like, we were used to Zelda, which is kind of a westernized JRPG.
Don't know, but it feels good.
Yeah, but what I'm getting at is
westernized.
It's like you get in combat, you're fighting that. It's not a stop.
Yeah, you're hitting it with your sword.
Let's have a think. Right.
It exists.
And yeah, exactly. Everything exists in real time. And we got that, and we were playing it, and we were like, "What the fuck? What the fuck?" And I think it might have been our first proper delve into JRPGs. You got that 1 month, and then the month afterwards, we ended up with something else. Probably. I think if we have a look at the dates, it might have been Mortal Kombat 2 or maybe Mortal Kombat 1. Yeah, and then we just went, let's press this.
Yeah, fuck that shit. But yeah, it's much loved today. I don't know if number 3 is, but that's a remake of that. That's out in 2020. And Collection of Mana, which is, there's a few
1,
of them.
2, 3, 4, and 12.
Whatever there is, yeah. August 27th. Alien Isolation, that were a weird one. 2019, nice. Alien Isolation. That's on the good game.
Nice. I mean, Switch is a fucking great console.
There's a bit of everything here so far. It's so fucking.
It's a great console. I mean, you can't complain about.
There was some JRPG stuff like Dragon, whatever it's called.
Dragon Quest.
Yeah, and not bothered about that. Yeah. But people like them.
Yeah, but I mean,
you got a bit
Witcher,
of everything.
You've got fucking
got
Secret of Mana. You've got Alien
retro stuff, retro collections.
You've got retro collections. You've got probably got all the Devolver Digital shit coming out on that.
More than that, yeah, all indie stuff.
Oh,
yeah,
definitely, right. So I mean, it's such a fucking good console. Because
probably sells more on there.
Because you might moan about like, well, when I got it on my TV, it doesn't look as good. You're like, yeah, but taking console, if you got a workplace where you're static. Basically, you work in one fucking environment, and then you've got a dinner hour. The Switch is fucking perfect. And not only that, when I had the Switch and I was reviewing Wolverblade, I ended up playing it on my TV for a bit, and I'm thinking, fuck it, I'll go to bed, I'll finish this level.
It's just something about
like, this is
little macro
this
things.
Is fucking the fact that I'm in bed and I'm chilling. And
put Corey on and watch it.
What was pissing me off on my big TV
podcast
was really annoying me. But like you say, I got
because it's on your big TV. It's your whole room. It's everything.
It's taking everything.
You can't think I'm just going to grind through this bit. We can, but you look at your TV. You can have something on your TV and do your grinding if you need to.
Yeah, it's fucking
Super Lucky's Tale. That's an Xbox thing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the that's what was made by Lucky Palmer. It's a Oculus Rift game. That's also on the Xbox and stuff.
Yeah,
that's good. It's actually alright, you know. I've downloaded it because it's on GamePass. It's not too bad if you like pseudo 3D. Anyway, yeah, so.
Not bothered about it. And not anymore, unless it's Mario. Banjo-Kazooie for that game, Ultimate Smash Menge.
Alright.
The Nash reveal trailer. They're always funny, their trailers, I like them.
Yeah.
So there with that. Animal Crossing delayed till March 2020. Animal Crossing. And then the end thing. They started showing fucking Zelda. I'm like, that's fucking Zelda.
Breath of the Wild.
And I knew it was Zelda straight away. I don't know why.
Right. Okay.
They just showed this like green misty shit, and I'm like, this is Zelda. Don't know why that was. It must be somewhere. Fuck. And then it showed Zelda in a fucking cave with a torch, not Link, Zelda, on an elephant or some shit, underground. Like, fuck. What's this? I thought either way it's fucking interesting, but my brain was really excited, not because it's basically Breath of the Wild 2, but that's not what I wanted. I thought, fuck, they're dropping some more DLC.
Right, yeah.
Brilliant. And I was like, oh, it's Breath of the Wild 2. I'm like, I know you're making Breath of the Wild 2. Why you fucking show me that for? Well, it's probably not going to come out for ages, silly cunts. I thought they were going to go, new DLC, Breath of the Wild, download it fucking now. That's what I got excited about. Admittedly, you should be excited because whatever. But, fuck, that would have been so much better.
Yeah.
Download this now, pay 20 quid, you've got this. Fuck. Anyway, have you seen the trailer?
I saw a little clip of it on somebody else's video. I didn't see much. But.
Yeah, it's like they're in some sort of cave or some shit. And there's, I don't know, it just looks cool. And you've got basically Ganon, zombified, on a spike or something. And then shine torch over him, and then his head fucking moves. He's got some weird diamond in his head. And it just looks a bit minging. This all seems a bit darker than Breath of the Wild, so...
Yeah, but I mean...
It just looks cool, but he didn't show any game, right?
Do you
DLC.
Do you think it's too soon?
Yeah. Well, he won't be coming. He's probably not out for fucking 2-3 years. Fuck knows.
No, I doubt it's that long.
So they just don't... Well, they're building it on the same engine, aren't they?
Yeah.
So they can do it a lot quicker.
Yeah. And
so maybe it's out soon. But I'd just rather that be DLC.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting. It's not to shit on Nintendo or out like that. It's just...
But he got good.
I'm
torn.
With Zelda, even though you've completed pretty much all of them, haven't you?
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much
Capcom
all.
ones. And CDI.
They were Capcom ones.
Yeah, Ages and...
Was that Capcom?
So a little bit, yeah.
But you've completed pretty much most of them, right? All of them, right? So, but the thing is like, Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, same engine, same console.
Yeah, they did
right?
that quick.
2 years apart.
They were like 6 fucking months or something.
No, they were 2 years apart, them two.
Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time, yeah, they were quicker than that.
They were in the same. They were in the same console.
They were all the same
generation.
assets. Everything.
Yeah, but
the characters were the same.
It was the same.
Just
same console generation and stuff. I thought it was 2 years apart.
No, I think they were like 6 months or something. Or a year, maybe.
It might have been a year. I can't.
They were long. They were a real quick turnaround.
Yeah.
There you go.
But
do this quick.
That felt a bit like a rip off at the time. And I never played them because I watched you play.
They were completely
Ocarina.
different, yeah.
Yeah, and then I watched you started playing Majora's, and I couldn't get into it, and at the time you couldn't get into it.
It was because of the time mechanic. It was shit.
But this Breath of the Wild 2, me who hasn't really put much time in. I probably put an hour, maybe 2 hours into Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
And
Pissed around on the plateau.
Yeah, I
Best bit.
Yeah, pissing around on there.
Best bit is that, fucking around on there for
I'm
ages.
enjoying it though.
And then your first bit where you land, and you're like, fuck, now we'll go anywhere. And you're like, I'm going there.
but I liked it because I've banged on about it lots and lots and lots on this ramble on about the fact that Horizon Zero Dawn has a stealth mechanic. Breath of the Wild does not have a stealth mechanic, but has a stealth mechanic.
But it does, yeah.
Right, if you hide behind a tree,
It
that's
works.
a physical entity.
Yeah.
Stuff can't see you.
Yeah.
In Horizon
It's
Zero
intuitive,
Dawn,
everything makes sense.
Right, so everything does
And
make
the
sense.
arrows drop.
And the arrows drop. I like that.
And there's physics.
And there's physics. Right, so I love that. So when I actually did the first bit of stealthing up to something, I felt like I was legitimately stealthing up to something, which is where a lot of games, even stealth games, get wrong because they put a mechanic in for the stealth.
They make it a mechanic, and it's
And
like,
you're like, once
why
it's
is it not just what it is?
Once it's a mechanic, if you're not following that strict line
Yeah.
of that mechanic, like best way of describing that is the first Splinter Cell. The very first Splinter Cell game,
Too strict.
there's only one way of doing each thing,
Yeah.
and it got really annoying. And then like what's it called, Pandora's box or whatever it's called, number 3 of
I
it
think it was.
actually was a lot more loose. So it was like, look,
Yeah.
you've got stealth. You've got all these stealth things, hiding in shadows works, so if you're up here then you can still do this level. Silence still works, but your silence is going to break. And it was like, right, I'm playing playing the little bit of Breath of the Wild that I played, I was like, I like the fact that if I hid in long grass, I can't be seen. If I stood behind a tree, I can't be seen. If I've not made any noise and I stand out ever so slightly and nobody's looking in my direction, I can't be seen.
We're great. Yeah.
And I was like, this is good because this is a stealth game. This is a game that has stealth in it that isn't a mechanic. And the mechanics always fuck things
Well, they'll
up.
keep that, so that'll be great. And
But,
all they need to fix...
yeah, sorry.
all they need to fix is get rid of the fucking great divine beasts, because they were just shit dungeons, basically. And have dungeons.
See, I never came across any of them. I was
have proper...
too early on.
I mean, the idea was there. The idea was good. They just weren't designed inside very well. They were very bland puzzles.
Maybe they've changed.
Get some dungeons in there. Well, they can be divine beasts if you want, but you've already done that. So... But just make the puzzles in them really good, like a dungeon type thing. But you could have really good dungeons in there where you find something and then you go in and then it's just this epic underground dungeon. You're like, how the fuck have I got here? Where am I? You know, not some big castle where you can see, just some little cave that you go in and then eventually you find out, fuck, I'm in some like fucking catacombs or some shit there and it's... And then you might come out the other end and you'll be somewhere fucking weird.
Yeah.
They should do that, get rid of the divine beasts. Do that.
They may be working on that then.
That's all they need to do to fix and make the store, flush out the store because it was a bit
but a question
sparse and in the past, not now.
Right, okay.
It was like memories. Right, well, yeah, but what's happening now?
A bit like ODST.
Like the world's fucking dead. Yeah, a bit like ODST. Like the world's fucking dead, everybody's fucked. You see the odd person about, but all these memories are from the past. So I want to see all this fucked up shit happening right fucking now. I want to see all these little robots running towards me in the full
Maybe
power,
it's the story of how Zelda gets captured then.
Could be, okay, but so what happens at the castle?
Right.
And they're in underground on a fucking elephant, and Zelda and Link are together, so they're walking, exploring, and they're finding some shit, some ancient shit on the walls, some paintings and stuff, like cave paintings, and they find Ganon on a spike in the middle, just zombified, dead, and then...
I get the
fight. So I feel like this is under the fucking castle.
After the fight.
Yeah. So he's been there all that time. That's where they probably buried him there. Like they captured him whenever and buried him there.
What happens at the end of Breath of the Wild? Spoilers alert.
Well, assuming you've killed all bosses.
Do you actually fight Ganon, or do you fight?
Yeah, you fight like a
Ganon?
spirit sort of thing, and then it turns into something else, and then it turns into a big fucking pig thing, but massive. But it's so easy to kill.
Yeah, but regardless of that, but I mean,
so it's like more like a spirit of him.
Right. Okay. So Ganon could have always been dead. So this could be a direct sequel.
Yeah. It's Breath of the Wild 2, so it is a sequel.
I know it's number 2, but I mean,
because they put 2 on, I was like, this is a sequel. This is after.
Did they actually say it's a sequel? Because
well, they say it's Breath of the Wild 2.
Yeah,
it must be.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't have to be, but it.
Yeah, but with the fact that you said that Link's already there, would it make? Because I can't remember the beginning of Breath of the Wild. Whether
he wakes up from 100 years or some shit.
Right. Okay.
They put him to sleep because he was.
So it will be a direct sequel then, right? Okay.
And Zelda,
are you excited about it though?
Yeah, but I want it to be DLC right now.
Right. Okay.
Because that would have been so much cooler. Like they could have gone before. Yeah, they're going.
Do you feel then, if this comes out in March next year, would you be begrudgingly buying it? Or would you be
anyway?
Just because? Oh, okay, fair enough.
Anyway.
That's what I'm getting at. See, because it's a bit like
But I made it better because it was DLC now.
Yeah, well, that's the best way I can compare it is like we've just finished Halo 1.
It's the same world.
We've just finished Halo 1. And then 6 months later, and Halo 2 comes out, and we're excited because Halo 2 is coming out. But on the same token, we're like, yeah, but
how much have you really done in this time?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm getting at. That's why I'm asking you. Like,
it'll be a couple of years if it come out. It'll be 3 years if it came out next year, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I suppose it would really. Yeah.
You know, so it'd still be long enough. It's just,
I suppose.
I want it now.
Yeah.
But so I'd rather have DLC now as opposed to full game in a year or two. Or don't say fuck all until. Don't show me a trailer unless it's coming out in 6 months or something,
or it's out today.
Yeah, or shadow drop it. So it would have been better if they shadow dropped DLC and that was it. It was
shadow dropping is the best.
It was after.
Is the best way of selling.
It's after you've killed him, and now you go because it makes sense. And now you're going underground, and you're seeing his corpse has been there all the time. That's where his spirit was coming from. Now you need to remove it so he doesn't fucking come up again. Or something. I don't know. They're just going down these ancient caves to find him where he was buried or whatever. And he's like, fucking thousands of years old, like Skyward Sword times or something. And I can, because I played old games, I can go.
So where is
back
it
from there.
timeline-wise then?
This is the furthest one along, Breath of the Wild, so this will be even further.
Right, okay, right. So everything's
Thousands
already
of years
happened.
after everything, I think.
Right, okay.
And then he was like 100 years after that.
Yeah.
And then woke up and everything's fucked.
And then he saves Zelda. How long's Zelda been captured then?
Zelda wasn't captured, she was fucking doing some magic Triforce Zelda shit, of power, or whatever she does, with him all that time.
With who? With
Ganon, the spirit thing, Calamity Ganon.
right, so she
suppressing him, basically.
right, suppressing him, right? Okay, so it's
so
like,
while you're pissing round...
So it's like every generation there's a child that is born that has to suppress this.
Yeah,
this
Zelda
creature.
is the
And then-
descendant of the fucking god, the Hylian god or whatever it is.
Hylian,
Whatever it is, she's the god. She's the descendant of that. Every time she's the descendant, and Link's always the hero, and Ganon's always the dick.
But it's taken 100 years since the last time, or is it 1,000 years since the
Oh,
last
it's
time?
1,000
that
years, I
Link-
think. I
that
think it's
Link
thousands
has
of
had
years
to-
since everything else. But he was when it all kicked off again. He went. He got injured or some shit. I can't remember. And they put him in like a cryo chamber, basically underground, buried him for 100 years.
Until
Then
it
he
was
woke
time.
up and he was better, or whatever, or until it was time.
Yeah.
But all that time she was just suppressing him with her magic, just not
Right, so
moving.
she's going to be
Just-
fatigued. She's going to be knackered.
She's fucked. So while you're pissing around
Yeah.
for 200 hours or whatever you're doing,
Yeah.
or 50 hours,
Yeah.
you know, whatever amount you want to
Whatever
play it,
amount,
while you're
yeah,
pissing
yeah.
around, she's just there all the time.
Right.
But you can go straight to castle, so
Yeah.
don't be shit. Get in there straight away.
Get good.
Get good as soon as you get off the plateau, run in. Fucking. And you're going to fight all the bosses that you haven't fought in the thing, and then fight Ganon if you do it that way.
Right. Okay. I
Plus,
like
yeah.
that. That's the mechanic though.
Plus you've only got like 3 hearts or something.
Yeah, I like that. That's the mechanic though.
But you can do it.
That's good. I like
You can
that.
do it.
Yeah, yeah.
I went straight there when I got my Zora gear. Zora?
Zora the water. Yeah.
Yeah, I got my fish gear. Swam up all waterfalls, got inside castle. I was buzzing my tits off. And then the boss started appearing. And it was obviously a boss from one of the divine beasts.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, so you've got to kill the ones you haven't killed because you haven't done the beasts.
Right.
And then you fight Ganon. I thought, this is going to be impossible because I've never seen these bosses.
I don't mind that. I
Yeah.
don't mind.
No,
that
no problem
so
with it. I just
much,
thought, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, yeah.
I just went straight out.
Yeah, no, I don't
I
blame
just
you.
felt a bit confident.
That's what I did with
And I thought,
the
fuck it, I'm going in.
Crackdown games. But
I'm going in, I'm going to try it.
No, yeah, you have
Because
to.
you've got it, haven't you?
I would.
Yeah,
I
you've got
would.
to.
And then die
I
straight
didn't
away.
do it straight away. I thought I'd save up to it a little bit. And then I thought, no, it's just too tempting. It's just there looking at me all the time, that castle.
But the point I'm getting at is you're still actually excited about
Oh
that.
yeah, it was
That's a
great.
great review.
Great trailer, everything.
Right, brilliant.
But I made it better because it was DLC download now.
Yeah.
That's what I ruined it. DLC download now. That would have been better.
Yeah.
You can't beat that. It's like, oh, pay 20 quid, you get this. And to me, that'd be like Breath of the Wild 2 anyway, because it's in the same world.
Yeah.
So
Same
there you go.
mechanic, same world.
Nice one. And I'm still thinking, well, clearly I'll be getting a Breath of the Wild 2 anyway. But this is just DLC right now. Better. See, my world's better than the real world.
The weird thing about not playing these games, to me, kind of bugs me a little bit. I'd rather it not be called Breath of the Wild 2.
Oh, it might not be. That's not the name.
Right, okay, fair enough then.
But
right.
that's just what it is. They'll probably call it
Right, as long
Spirit
as
of the Minge.
Exactly. And we all love a bit of this. Yeah, the lacquer of the minge.
Yeah,
the liquor.
Liquor of the minge.
Yeah. But yeah, because a bit like Majora's Mask is Ocarina of Time 2.
Yeah,
Pretty
it's
much.
totally different.
It's totally different. Yeah, no.
I don't think this will be totally different. I think it'll just be better.
Yeah, I don't want them to call it Breath of the Wild 2 because
No.
for some strange reason I feel like it'll cheapen the Zelda franchise if they call it 2.
Yeah, no, there'll be no two.
Even though they did Link's Awakening, what's the second one called?
Zelda 2.
First one's called Zelda, The Legend of Zelda. No, second one's called Link's Adventure, isn't it?
Yeah, Zelda 2.
Zelda. Yeah.
Zelda 2 Link's Adventure.
Yeah.
But they got 2 in there. I don't
Yeah, they
bother
got
with
the 2
that
in
after
and
that.
then didn't bother after that. That's why.
There are sequels to Wind Waker and stuff.
Yeah, there is, but they don't have the
There's
2.
Wind Waker
I don't
2.
want that number, you
Yeah,
see,
fuck
because that
that
number
number.
somehow cheapens
It doesn't
it.
matter in Zelda because it's just not really linear. It's just a meta story. The
No,
stories
it's
are
good.
generally shit. It's just the world that, yeah, more like a religion. Like a bit of this here, you're not quite sure about stuff, but you know that connects to that, but you can't really.
Yeah,
know how.
which gets them away from stuff like
Yeah,
we
but-
don't have to be perfect.
But the stories through the game are generally a bit bleh. Especially Breath of the Wild. You're like, whatever. But I like the world that you're in and the stories in the world that connect to the other world. That's what's interesting,
Right.
not the
through line.
just the yeah. It's interesting that you wake up after 100 years of some shit, but when you get to the end of the game, you're like, I don't really care about these memories.
Yeah, right.
They're not that interesting.
Right.
Some of them are, but generally, no. The story, couldn't give a fuck. But the meta story is cool in the world.
Yeah, right, okay. Fair
Oh,
enough.
this is Hyrule Field. Everything's fucked.
Oh, I've been to Hyrule Field. This game, that game, that game. Yeah, alright, brilliant.
So
Right, that's
fucked.
cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
nice. No,
So, yeah, that kind of thing.
that's nice.
Right, so what the fuck have you been playing, Mr. Hughes?
Well, talking a little bit along the lines of the Call of Cthulhu game, the Sunken City.
Yeah. Fancy that, then.
I downloaded Shenmue 1 and Shenmue 2
Alright.
with dubious...
Why would you do that?
Well, my memories of Shenmue 1 was like, oh, it's slow paced. I remember just going up to people going, hey, Igawata-san. Hey, Ryo. Yeah. Have you seen where the warehouse number 8 is? Warehouse number 8?
Sound shit.
I haven't seen warehouse number
It's a
8.
name now. I'm not even playing it. It's a
Exactly,
name.
right, yeah.
Is that what it's like?
That's what it's like. But bizarrely enough,
Didn't bother you?
I'm loving it.
Alright.
I'm really loving it. Because I think, right, well, I'll finish this game.
If you can't remember what you're doing anyway, that
Well,
probably helps.
no, I don't remember fuck all.
But are you getting remember berries?
I'm getting a little bit of member berries, but
Member berries.
mainly just over certain fight sequences and stuff like that. So what? Because I've already finished it, I don't feel bad going, Google, where do I go?
Yeah.
Where do I go? Right? The thing about it is you have a time period. The clock ticks round, right? So certain shops only open at a certain time.
Okay.
Which means you can only talk to that person in there at a certain time. You wake up at 8:30 every fucking morning. So if a shop opens at 2, that you need to speak to the guy in there at 2 o'clock.
Go straight there.
Well, you can go straight there, but you have to kill some fucking time.
Oh yeah. Because yeah,
So you might go to arcade
potter around.
and just potter around and just talk to people. And if you do talk to people, then if you bump into a certain person at a certain time, then you might get a line of dialogue that you wouldn't have had before, which is kind of nice, but it's also kind of frustrating, but kind of nice, but also kind of frustrating, right? But because I've already finished the game, I don't feel like I'm cheating by going, right, where do I need to go now? Google. And if you were ever going to play the game, would you play it like that? I just Google.
I'm never going to play it.
It's good.
Okay.
It's really good.
Okay.
Really frustrating bit
emotionally
though.
invested.
Really frustrating. I'm going to try and sing its praises as high as possible before going.
Don't buy it.
I've just lost an hour and a half's worth of progress.
Still, hour and a half. That's not too bad.
Well, it is. It's really frustrating because everything
That's 'cause
is
it's a shit game.
Everything in it is so slow. No, it's great. It's actually really good because of how slow paced it is. Right, so it makes sense. So the game starts. You're coming home. You go to your home's dojo. There's your dad and a bizarre guy, Chinese guy in a robe, just fucking kicking 10 bells of shit out your dad. Now your dad runs a dojo. Your dad's orders fucking nails, and he's getting 10 bells of shit kicked out of him by a fucking skinny ass fucking Chinese guy, right? And then your dad gets murdered in front of you, and you're like, what the fuck? Wake up the day afterwards, right? I want to know what's going on. So it's all in kind of pseudo real time, if you will. So you wake up literally the day afterwards, like, right, who the fuck were these people? So you go downtown and you're like, look, has anybody seen? So you walk downtown from your house. There's like 3 different little mini map areas and stuff like that. So you just talk to people like, have you seen a black car with Chinese people? Like, people go, no. I think such and such body was like, he was gonna do such and such thing, right? But like car drove past him. He slipped on his arse, hurt his back. What's his name? Such and such thing, right? You're right. So you go to a map. You're like, right, there's his house, I'll go to his hoch. Oh, there he is. Alright, mate, have you seen this guy, like, you know, that car that drove past you? Oh, that fucking car, man, it hurt me back. That's really annoying, because like, I was in such and such place, and I was just talking to Tom. You know, Tom, the fucking guy who runs the hot dog stand. You're like, alright, Tom.
Go and find Tom.
Right, so you're going to find Tom. So you go, alright, Tom, mate. Remember them, you had a fucking word of this guy. It's like, alright, yeah, oh, fucking hell, mate, yeah. Right, and then you're like, looking at the clock, and you're like, alright, yeah, it's getting a bit late on it, yeah.
Go to
Right, right, well, You can do, but if it gets to 12 o'clock, it sends
Get
you
pissed.
home. It sends
Alright.
you home and you get bollocked by the person. Like, I don't know whether she's your mum or not, or just a housekeeper, but she's like, please, everybody talks real slow, like, please, real. I know that, because they talk to you like you've just lost somebody.
All right, okay.
Right, so they talk to you calm,
Mm.
and they understand that you've got a lot of shit going on.
Mm.
And it's actually quite well written in that regard, because nobody gives you shit per se. It might be passively aggressive sometimes,
Mm.
but everybody's trying to deal with the fact that it was only yesterday you lost your dad, and then 2 days later it's only 2 days ago that you lost your dad. So like, look, like, and then the longer you leave it, the more people start going, look, maybe you should just sort of like
Get a grip.
You need to start getting, and it's kind of cool in that regard. It's like,
Yeah.
it's really fucking
So they
weird.
got something right there.
No, and you walk around the little village thing, which I remember
Doesn't
really.
it look shit though?
No, it don't look too bad.
They cleaned it up a bit.
I'll put it on. Right, it's
Okay.
still in 4x3, so you still
All right.
right. So it's still square.
Mm.
But it's weird as you're playing it. You're like, all right, okay,
Looks okay. Okay.
yeah, it's okay. Right, but the little township places that you're walking around, which used to fuck with your head, it's like now I'm older, so I'm like, I've no problem using a map. Whereas when I was younger, I remember going to speak to every fucker. Right, I've got this piece of information. I'll speak to everybody I see about it. Now I'm like, now what? You told me to go and speak to the barber, right? Map, where's barber?
So you're
There
just
it is.
prepping yourself for getting number 3?
I'm probably not going to get number 3. No,
Right.
I've just never finished
You
number
just-
2.
Ah, right, okay.
Right, so I'm like, well, 1 and 2 are on GamePass at the moment, so I'm like, well, I'll get through number 1. So anyway, I've been doing that, and it's kind of frustrating. Sorry, it's always in 2s.
Oh, it's 3s.
No, it's never 3s for me.
All right.
So I've been wandering around, and I'm kind of enjoying the kind of slow pace, and I like the shit voice acting in it, because you're walking around and you've got your ambient noise and all this kind of stuff. And then when you talk, it's clear that these voices have been recorded in the studio, and all the ambience hasn't.
All right.
So when you talk, it's like boom. It's like really. It's kind of weird. It's good though. It's kind of shit because you play a young Japanese lad who possibly is 17ish or maybe 16. But the guy's voice is clearly like in his mid-20s, maybe
Right,
30s, right? And but you go over and speak to somebody, you're like, all right, and I was lost, and it was like, oh, fucking right, Google. Right, I have to go, oh, there's a hidden bar here, such point. Oh, the Akali, had a fight, did that, had a talk. And it's kind of nice, this kind of like pseudo-groundedness to everything is alright. When people kick off with you, people are assholes, they are like, you're just a generic fucking asshole. But it kind of makes sense that they kick off with you. You're just a young kid that's turned up in a bar going, where's all these fucking sailors that are all assholes? Yeah, I'm a sailor, what the fuck do you want to do? And you're like, alright, here I am, going to end up in this fight with these two guys. And then you have a quick time event where you kick everybody's asses in a bar or something, and you get kicked out of a bar, but you've got some information to go forward.
Still sounds shit.
And it's actually quite good. It's one of those where, sit there with your phone, Google when you get stuck, just play it. It's alright. You've got people who are genuinely concerned for you, who still dance around the fact that you're mourning, and it's on at the moment where I'm at the game at the moment is it's been like 5 days. So like my kind of girlfriend is like, well, you know, you can talk to me if you want to talk. So I'm worried for it, and you're like, it's like this kind of works. It's like this. It's surprising especially when you think about the time that the game came out. You're like, this is as close to Witcher 3 as you're ever going to fucking get until Witcher 3 comes out, which is 10, 15 years later. This is like, this is really fucking good. This is really good. I'm enjoying it. I got to the docks, so I haven't got my job yet doing the forklift truck thing, which is what you end up getting, because a lot of stuff's time constrained, so there's a lot of responsibility
How
going
long
on.
is it supposed to be?
I can't remember. I had it in my head that it was like 12 hours long or something like that,
Not too bad.
which is 12 hours long with you just meandering.
Yeah.
So it's probably about 6 hours long
If
if
you're
I
not
just
stuck.
follow shit.
That's not too bad then,
Yeah,
actually.
exactly.
I can put up with it, yeah.
You know, that's what I mean. It's like just.
I was
Google,
expecting
like,
just
where
fucking
am I?
round for
And the thing
ages.
is with the story, you can leapfrog shit.
Right.
So I was following this narrative of like, right, I need to find this guy called Charlie. Charlie's the biker who's got a tattoo. I need to find a tattoo. Somebody went, oh yeah, he's got a tattoo. Not many people around here have tattoos because in Japanese culture, you don't have tattoos unless you're part of the gang, right? So I was talking about this kind of stuff, and it got really late, so I went home. And because I went home that night, then the narrative says 2 days later, then the person at home, the Inuyasha's son, whatever her name is, she goes, look, I've got this letter that arrived the day your father's death. I'm going to have to give it you because I feel uncomfortable. So you get it, and you're like, oh, it's in Chinese writing. So I can go to the tattoo artist that said turn up here at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, or I can get this letter translated by the Chinese people I've already met. So I'll go to Chinese people instead, which means I don't have to go to tattoo artists. So you can leapfrog a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
If you speak to the right people, you can
finish
actually
in 2 hours.
Progress a lot quicker. And it's all right. But my problem is there's no autosave. Oh. So I got to these docks and I spent about an hour and a half, 2 hours, probably 2 hours of progress. 2 hours of just standing around waiting until it got to night time before I could do something, and I ended up fucking going, all right, console crashed randomly, kicked me out, booted it up, and it's like, oh, your last save point was at your house. I'm like,
depressing, yeah.
So I'll turn it off. But it's quite nice. It is quite nice.
I'm not convinced.
It's one of them where I don't think you've got to be convinced until you start playing it. The thing is, the best time for you to ever play it is if you are going to play it. So let's say you can get it on the Switch. Get it on the Switch. Come around here. I'll play the first hour with you. I'll just go here, do this, right? Just walk around your house, do these things. You'll get these things, right? Now go and just meander. And I've not been sinking time into it. I just sit there and I'll play it for an hour or so. And tonight I played it for about 2 hours, which is why I'm. I
won't play it for fun, but I'll play it if someone said play it and they were making me
honestly,
play it.
mate,
and then I might enjoy it, but I've no interest.
After years of slagging it off because of how my memory remembered going around and talking to every individual and it just being like, fuck me, man, that's just so. It's like fucking.
So you were wrong. So you're admitting you were
wrong. Yeah, I was wrong. I was wrong in it. It's like it's a good fucking game because it's just like chill.
It's a good game.
Just chill and just wander around. You're trying to investigate who fucking killed, and not everybody's going to have the answer. And it's really good, especially when you go like, right, yeah, I know this motherfucking hell. Like I said, the fact that you get a book. There's a book in the game, so when it says like, you open the page and it'll say at the top of the page, right, this is your kind of your mission. Find such and such body, talk to him. Yeah, all right, so you'll talk to him. And if you've spoken to somebody else instead who's giving you better information, they'll end up further on in your page, which means that you know that this bit of the page ain't filled in, that bit of the page ain't filled in. So I've leapfrogged quite a bit. That's quite good. And there's a couple of times where I've just gone and spoken to somebody that I wouldn't. I'm just like I'm lost at the moment. Before googling it, I'm lost. Spoke to somebody, and it's like 2 pages on, so I've got 2 blank pages. So I'm like, right, I've just fucking leapfrogged the launch point. Okay. So that's quite good. So you can actually Google it. You are and you aren't. Because it's kind of like random events.
It's like a different
happen.
way, really.
But it's nice because you do feel like the certain people like the woman who looks after your house. Like you come home and she's like, oh, Rio, I wouldn't mind it if you come back before 11 o'clock every night. And you're like, fuck you, bitch. You will do what the fuck I want. But she talks. She's caring, and it's nice because it's like it works right.
I want to shoot her.
Yeah, but it works right. It's weird. It's fucking weird. It's weird. It works right because you're like, yeah, I do believe she. So you kind of want to get. You don't have to. You can fucking ignore her, but you kind of go, no, I want to get back before 11 o'clock because.
I want to kill her.
Nice.
I don't want to ignore her.
Yeah, but once you get back before 11 o'clock, nothing major happens. You get back before 11 o'clock and you get less fucking dialogue and she don't give you shit in the morning. But you just go back to your bed, you sleep, and then you wake up. But it's fucking nice. It's nice. And I've also been playing, so I can jump onto what you've been playing. Me and Mr. Chris have been playing the Master Chief Collection because I went, you know what? After watching the Halo fucking Infinite trailer, which I'm going to call it now, is going to be Destiny. Alright? It's going to be Destiny.
They said it's single player. Yeah. Not single player, you know, like, it's a story game thing. Did they not say that?
So's Destiny.
Oh, it kind of isn't it?
Right, it's going to be Destiny like it originally was. because Destiny was originally a Halo multiplayer online. Yeah, right. So because of that, I'm like, I own the Master Chief Collection. Let's download that. Chris, download that. We'll go through Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo 4. He said that his favourite Halo game was ODST, so I went, well, you want to do ODST? So we started playing it and he went, I can't remember it being this shit. I'm like, well, I can.
There's some levels that feel like Halo,
I
and
can
there's other ones that are just...
I can remember the first at least 2 hours being shit, and then once you get your head around how it works, you're like, this ain't too bad then. But, so we started playing ODST and then we went, right, fuck it. Let's go to Halo 1 and we play Halo 1.
That's
and
we had
a Google, and Halo Reach is coming out on the Master Chief Collection later on this year, so that means that we get to play it.
Should just get rid of all the other games and have Halo 1 and Reach.
3's good. 3's really good.
Maybe 3.
Yeah. 3's really good. 3's got some shit hot stuff. Because
the thing is,
3 ignored number 2's mistakes, you see.
I like the stories in them, so I won't want to completely wash it all out. But
and I forgot how good the fucking anniversary edition of Halo 2 looks, man. It looks the tits. It's really good.
Well, yeah.
And not only that, the sound effects for the SMGs, because if you remember, original Halo 2 SMGs were shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm due really. Yeah. Now they go like, brrr, brrr. You're like, oh my fucking friend. I mean, we went through it when I first got it, but it's been a while since then. But yeah, so I told him to download that, so we've been going through it now. So what the fuck have you been playing?
We're doing that bear level on Metro. Finally started playing it again.
Oh yeah.
That's annoying.
Well, the first interaction with the bear?
Yeah, I'm not on the second. I know there's a second one because I had to Google this. How to kill this bear.
Thank you.
Right.
I had to do that. You don't have to kill it.
You don't have to kill it. You can kill it, but you don't have to. I didn't have enough bullets.
No, I didn't.
So I found that ladder. I got stuck, didn't I? And the ladder, you barely fucking see it.
Yeah, but the ladder, do you not find it annoying? Because you go there, you pull the thing, then the bear comes.
No, not there. Before that, I was stuck. Ages before.
Oh,
I was
right,
stuck
to get up
on
there,
this level.
Right, okay.
Which really should be a good level, but you get stuck in bits, so it makes it shit.
Yeah, because you click with that level, don't you? Go, I'm going to stealth.
I just think, this is a good level, where do I go?
Yeah.
And then it were like invisible ladders, like, oh yeah, they're there, practically blending into the wall. So I got up there, got on to the next stage, I can't remember what happened, did some shit. But, oh yeah, it's got seat bear animation, that fucked off. I'm like, right, okay, there's that bear again. Did some shit, yeah, I'm enjoying it. Oh, I'm stuck again, where do I go? Oh, there's a little gap in a wall. I ended up killing everyone when I didn't need to, because I didn't know where to fucking go.
I did the same. Was that in that village?
We got a gate, and there's a beach, and the guy I rescued sat there getting pissed. And I snuck out.
Oh, I didn't see you.
I snuck out of that gate, and I thought, oh, I must be here now. Right? Everyone was still alive inside. Well, most of them. I killed a few. And I'm like, that's where I'm supposed to go, out this gate. I'm out this gate. I'm like, well, where am I supposed to go? This surely is where I go. This is obviously where I go. But it wasn't. I still didn't know where to go. So I'm looking at a map of this little X, which isn't very precise.
No, it's not very precise.
Oh, okay, fair enough. So I just thought, well, I must have to kill everyone then. It triggers something. So I killed everyone, which I really didn't want to do, but I had this cool gun actually, which was doing it from a distance. So
alright, you got a sniper rifle as opposed to the
crossbow
crossbow was really good.
It was almost like a machine gun. No, it wasn't a machine gun because it wasn't automatic. One at a time, but it had this fucking massive chamber at side.
Yeah. It's
a real good distance on it. So I'm like,
50
fucking...
cal, that's actually a sniper rifle, yeah.
Is it? Right, that was great. I was fucking it up from miles away. I fucked it all up. And I still didn't know where to go. I was wandering around for ages. It was the same problem that I had with the ladder. And then I found a gap in a wall like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I'll go through there. And then some other shit. And then the bear happened. And I'm like, oh, this is cool. Yeah, okay. I can't kill it. I don't have enough bullets. But I had some Molotovs, so they work alright. But I couldn't kill it. Oh, I'll run back out then. I'll get some more bullets. And go to run back out and bear fucks you up. You can actually get back out.
Right,
do the animation where you come in, you can actually press square and get back or whatever and get back out. But he does an animation where bear rips your fucking face off. Even though it's at the other end and you run away.
Right, just spawns on
he's
you.
just not letting you do that. Like, okay. That's only after you ring the bell though. So I just thought, fucking Google it. And yeah, you don't need to kill it. No. You just go back to this rope. I didn't know this rope was pulling a ladder down.
Well, that exactly, that's what I'm getting at. You pull that fucking thing, you go ding, 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 bird comes smashing through the wall in front of you. I'm like, oh. And I ran past it several times.
I forgot about
it's ammo on 4, and I'm like, I love that. Oh, bang, and
I didn't really know what I was doing when I was pulling that. Am I ringing a bell?
And then you go back and you're like, oh, pull this. Oh, there's a ladder.
There's a ladder there. I'm meant to be.
Yeah.
So that's annoying because you would have never known that.
Yeah,
unless you
no.
Googled it.
This is why I was
Or killed it.
This is why I was telling
Or killed
Alex.
the animal, which is
fucking
odd.
£1 for a fucking Game Pass. You play it for a month. It's a good game, but you're
It's
never
a
going to play it
triple B
again.
because of things like that. It's not smooth enough.
I think it's a double A because of things
Or a
like
double
that.
A,
Yeah.
whichever way you want to phrase
Because
it.
it's a beautiful fucking looking game.
Yeah, whichever
It
one you
plays
phrase
really well.
it. Yeah,
either way,
but
yeah.
that's its flaw, is you don't always know where to go, but unnecessarily you don't know. It's silly. I don't want it to be precise, but I want it to feel natural or something. So I did that. Then now I'm in a bit of water or something. I did that.
Oh, you would have gone for a church, you would have spoken to that woman, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
you
yeah.
up
When
and
she said,
you
go down here, go down, and she's looking over distance, and it all looks cool. And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, but it's good listening to it because everything's like.
You can sit down and have a fag if you want.
Yeah, well, I did that. When
Yeah,
she was
I
talking to
was
me, I
touched
I pulled the fag out and I'm like, oh.
So
listen
cool.
to
I
it.
mean, the world's brilliant, and then so I got down. I'm like,
Gorgeous
right, so I'm
looking,
supposed to go
it's
there, and
stunning.
then I go here, and I'm sneaking through some shit. I'm killing some stuff, and I'm like water bits now. Then I end up in a swampy bit, and then swampy spaz monsters turn up again, which
Yeah,
I haven't
crab
seen from
things, yeah,
first
yeah.
level, I don't think. Anyway, I'm like, oh, what the fuck? I thought it was a bear at first because I knew it was coming again because I googled it. I thought shit, and I shit myself, and I turned around, I was fucking frightened, really
Yeah, it was
frightened.
annoying when you Google it because you type in bear and it goes first bear.
Yeah,
Or
I know.
second, you're like,
Otherwise I wouldn't know.
Fucker. Yeah, that's exactly it.
So I
Yeah,
shot that, I'm like, fuck, but then I started getting stuck again. I'm like, well, yeah, but where do I go?
yeah, because that's where the sunken ship is, isn't it?
Yeah,
Where-
I know I'm supposed to be finding a ship or something, but I'm in this room and things are trying to kill me, so it's even more annoying.
Yeah, well, when you get on the boat, then the
Fuck.
gas starts killing you. and
But I know
you're
it'd be something simple like climb up that ladder that you can't see.
Yeah, there is a
Again.
boat. Yeah, there is a boat there.
So that's still good. I just have to forgive it. It's stupid shit that it does sometimes, like knowing where to go. That's my main complaint actually, knowing where to go.
I'm
sometimes.
listening.
And Crypt of the Necro Dancer, that was cheap. It was £2.50. They've just done a Zelda version of this. It's an indie game. Looks a bit like Zelda, but you've got to move to the beat or you freeze still. Imagine the old Zeldas where you move around. Anyway, it's shit. I don't like it. I don't understand
Crypt of
what
the what?
Necro Dancer.
I've never heard of it. So
I didn't hear it until they said Nintendo went on the last Direct one before. Oh, you know that indie game thing that everybody loves. Do they? I've never heard of it.
yeah.
You know they were doing that. I'm like,
Mhm.
well, there's a Hyrule version of that now. So yeah, Nintendo, £15. That's coming out. Not bothered. But I saw the original one.
Yeah.
£2.50. They had a sale on it. Fuck it, I'll have a do. And there's like music, and it's like Zelda, but every time the beat goes, then you're allowed to move.
Right.
And if you press it off the beat, you sort of freeze for a second. And I'm like, okay, well this is annoying. So I'm playing Zelda, but I've got it, and the tunes aren't even that good. Maybe they get better. This isn't the Zelda version. This is the original version. It's really shit. But apparently it's good. No, not so sure. It's a bit like that Thumper or whatever it's called.
I like Thumper.
I don't even fucking like that. I'm like, this is supposed to be good. What's wrong with people?
I think
People who like shem you.
Yeah. It is,
But it's just, I don't get it. Maybe I should just get good, but I don't want to.
No.
And they're only £2.50, so fine, whatever. Bit pissed off, but fuck it. I can lose £2.50.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
And at least I didn't buy the Hyrule one, which is
Yeah.
about 15 quid or something.
Fuck that.
Because then I would have been really pissed off.
Fuck
It
that.
would have been Zelda music though, but it would have been. Imagine moving to the beat, like a Zelda game, but you're moving. You can only tap to the side when the beat's
I'm
going.
sure autistic people love that.
I'm like, oh. You can only attack when the enemies move to the beat as well.
So it's
Then you've got to go.
pseudo turn-based.
I don't know.
Fuck that. No.
Oh.
Not for me. No, thank
No
you very
way.
much.
And that's that. Right. See you later.
Well, okay. Right. Bye bye. Thank you. Click like and subscribe
Yeah.
to other people's channels.
Yeah.
Have you watched a good video on YouTube recently? Click like and subscribe on the videos.
Or a bad one.
Or a bad one. Yeah, fuck it. Fuck up YouTube's algorithm. Every video you
Yeah.
dislike, subscribe and like to.
Yeah.
Just do that. Just to fuck up.
And see what happens. See what you
Yeah.
end up watching.
Because
Do it for a month.
my YouTube is really irritating because I watch lots and lots of funny shit that people send me. I'm like, oh, I watch all that kind of stuff, and I click like on it, but it only ever suggests shit, boring stuff to me. Not boring stuff that I am interested in, but none. Whenever I think I want to watch something funny, it doesn't suggest anything
With the
like
funny
that.
section.
So just fuck up YouTube's algorithms, and any video that you dislike, thumbs up, like, subscribe, put the fucking bell thing.
Just see what happens.
And it'll fucking
In the algorithms.
And the thing is,
Might be a wonderful new world.
well, the thing is, you're going to see stuff that you're not normally going to see.
Mhm.
That's the good thing about that,
Yeah.
right? As opposed to
I'm gonna go
advertisers
home,
going
I'm
like,
gonna go home and I'm gonna do it right now.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
anyway,
We'll do it together.
see you later.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.